G'day guys, welcome back to another video with Eno here from Fantasy Take TV. Today we're doing the Game Week 13 review. I think I missed Game Week 12, it was a quick turnaround on the weekend. Didn't go too great that game week. I think I basically held rank at about 1.5, 1.6 mil. This game week, however, was bad and ended in a bit more of a red arrow down to just inside the 2 million now. So look, the aim was obviously to crack the top 1 mil probably before the World Cup. That's unlikely to happen now. Liverpool, I've got Firmino in last week. Look, I do tweet my stuff if I don't make a video, so be sure to follow me over there. But I got Bobby Firmino and Salah in, with KDB having the blank and Jesus I got rid of, and then I held Cancelo, Haaland and Martinelli, as I think a lot of people would have. And then I got Foden in for this game week, and of course he was benched. So, things haven't gone my way. I got Sinisterra for a 2-week punt. He I think he hit the crossbar against Leicester. Just haven't been able to get any points from him, and then I think he came off with an injury. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Kilman, look, they probably deserve that. They were going to concede, but I think they conceded 4 goals from a couple outside the box. Not a lot of chances Leicester created, but they finished them all. I got a clean sheet from him when I got him in against Forest, but nothing really since. And then the bench. I know a lot of people would have been in this boat this game week, but I didn't field Ward over Pope. I think a bit unlucky not to get double clean sheet there from Newcastle with the Kane goal, who I think was offside. I didn't watch the game, but just a back post header that might have flicked off someone's head. I think Romero or someone like that, but could have been offside. Given Andreas, just a troll. Every time I fielded him, he's blanked. But he's had a couple of big hauls on my bench. And Nico Williams, a clean sheet against Liverpool. I was never going to field him, so can't be too upset about that one. Probably Ward over Pope is the one that a lot of people did go for, but I didn't, and that's probably on me. And I think he's got 5 clean sheets or something. 4, I think, in the last 5 games or something crazy. After his 8 total FPL points in the first couple of months. So that's funny how things swing. But that's what it is. We've got 3 game weeks now to the World Cup, so looking at those fixtures, we'll really just try to attack the best we think we can. I'm probably going to take another couple more punts, which I'll talk about in a sec, but there's not much more to talk about. Cancelo, Trossard, that's just how I didn't get Trossard in the blank game week, but a lot of people did, and he played left wing back, but then obviously scores against City away, which is just funny, and wipes Cancelo clean sheet. Foden, as I said, bench. Martinelli came off at about 70-something minute. I thought that was a bad substitution by Arteta, and someone that we should have kept on probably to try and get a goal in that game to win it, but wasn't to be. Mitro got himself a goal, and then Haaland, I guess, if you didn't have him captain this week, which I think everyone pretty much did, he was pretty much all my points. So we'll move on swiftly. I'll talk about my team, how it looks this week, and a couple of options that I got. So, Pope will field obviously Trippier, Cancelo. Kilman is a talking point, and then Sinisterra, really. I was thinking about trading Salah maybe to fund Saka, or to get Saka and then fund another move, but I can't really justify it in the end. It will be for a hit, and I actually can't quite get Saka another way, which is annoying, so I'm probably going to go without him for this game week. I probably should have gone Saka first last week. I know he didn't score, but Foden got benched as well. I knew Foden was one that you'd want for a month and you wouldn't worry about, whereas, that Chelsea fixture for Arsenal, I'm like, if I get Saka, then he can score at Chelsea away. We've actually got a decent record there, in the not too distant past, but we'll see how we go. But with Sinisterra having Liverpool away is obviously not someone you want to field there, although they've been going pretty terribly. But I think at Anfield be tough to score, plus the injury concern. Obviously Martinelli, Firmino, I think we'll just have to start again with Darwin Núñez's injury. He may start, but I just think Bobby's got to play. Mitrovic against Everton at home is good, and of course Haaland. So we do have the option of maybe just fielding Andreas, Sinisterra, keeping Kilman. Brentford away isn't the greatest fixture in the world, but it's also not the worst, and just rolling and going with that team. that is definitely a possibility. Do I see much value in just rolling at this point of the year or trying to attack fixtures? I think I'm going to lean towards just making a transfer. If I did do this move and was okay fielding Andreas, which, look, I should be, but unfortunately every time I do he blanks, but then I could just do a simple move of Kilman out. Wolves don't have the greatest fixtures really, and not someone I'm totally too attached to. It was just really for that Forest fixture, and I sort of had to get rid of Saliba at the time to sort of set up for the blank. And I can just get an Arsenal defender back, and it probably wouldn't be Saliba, it would be Gabriel, just because of that yellow card issue with Saliba. I think one more and he's suspended, so, you know, say he gets one against Chelsea and then you can't play him against, I believe it's Wolves in game week 16, that'd be quite annoying. So Gabriel should be fine, he should keep starting, he's really important to us. I know he's prone to some blunders at times, but defensively, you know, he really saved us in the Southampton game, and one we could have probably lost with conceding a lot of corners. He was getting his head on them, a lot of clearances, and Saliba's actually had a couple of his little mistakes lately, a couple of errant passes and stuff. But anyway, regardless of that, I think Gabriel's just safer that, you know, he's not going to get suspended in before he gets a red card. But Trippier, I said, is fine. Salah, you know, field Andreas and just roll with this team is an option. Just use one transfer. That uses pretty much, well, it does every single bit of money in the bank that I had. You know, we go to the week after, Gabriel has Chelsea away. I can probably, you know, bench him for Dunk. Sinisterra I can bring back on for Andreas. And then this is probably where, well, I was going to get probably Solanke for his two last fixtures, which weren't too bad, Leeds and Everton, but he's actually just unfortunately got himself injured. So there isn't a great deal that you could get, you know, maybe Edouard with Forest in 16, but West Ham away in 15 isn't the greatest. You know, I haven't really looked too far into it. 6.8 mil is not really the best or greatest amount of money to spend on a forward. You know, there isn't a hell of a lot. You know, Solanke would be the one if I was to go there. You maybe could go Danny Welbeck. I'm not too keen on that either. Isn't a hell of a lot. Scamacca is the one that with two home games, Palace and Leicester, that I could go as a punt, you know, go him and just ride him for the last two game weeks. Go into the last game week with, you know, maybe bring on Gabriel back for Sinisterra, roll with that team, and can make a transfer somewhere if I really wanted to as well. So that's probably where I'm sitting right now. I know it hasn't been a great season so far for me, but, you know, World Cup coming up, take a break, hopefully. You know, that'll be good fun and come back after that. And just honestly, I'm trying to get this top 1 mil at this point. You know, it's been a tough season so far for me. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about my moves, how you've gone recently. I, you know, begrudgingly mentioned this, but my mate Scotty's doing really well. I think he's just hit 70k, I think. Had Zuma for his goal this morning. So look, I'll give Scotty the shout out. I know he'd be happy. But yeah, so just it shows, you know, Scotty has given his full sort of first season of really looking into it, and he's gone well. So hopefully he can keep it up. But yeah, 3 game weeks to go. Let's see how we can go for until the World Cup. But thanks for watching, the guys. Again, guys, sorry, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Got the mojo deals, we been tripping like the 80s. Pulling out the coupe at the lot.